Hello, welcome back. Thank you for being here. We're going to dive into a late night reading. I don't know if I want the light on or not. I guess we'll do something different tonight, a little spooky until I need the light. Let's see who we're reading for. I've got a candle, you just can't see it. Okay, Pisces. It looks like we're reading for Pisces. Or are we doing Virgo? No, we're doing Pisces. Okay. Pisces. Something could be pointing you in towards a new direction. This could be divine timing. You could be uninvesting from something, maybe to do with love. Opening up to new ideas. Okay, there's some kind of communication maybe after an ending. Saturn. Investigation, mastery, discovery, willpower. You could be really like cutting off things that don't serve you at this time. Yeah, we have Six of Swords here with the Two of Wands, believing in your personal powers. So you could be like realizing maybe that something isn't aligned with your manifestations, or that God would never make it this difficult if it was meant to be for you, right? So Pisces. It's kind of fun. I like this vibe. I guess it still looks bright on the cam. I can turn that. That's too spooky. Okay. But there's something about peace and a lot of alchemy, but it's too dark for me in person. So, yeah, you're really alchemizing a lot at this time. Staying flexible could really be helping you too. But we're gonna grab, yeah, Nine of Pentacles on the top of or the bottom. I guess the foundational energy. Sorry, I'm just kidding. Pisces, what's your advice? Indulge sideways. So maybe you're like not indulging in something as much anymore, or something about chocolate could be relevant. Maybe you're eating chocolate. I know I love some dark chocolate. Find an oracle. Interesting. So you could be like listening to pick a cards, or like something's helping you see something from a new perspective. I think there's a lot of like new growth for you. You could have seen a psychic, or there could be like spirit team members around you. I feel like you're turning off something, like you're cutting something off. Yeah, you're finishing something maybe. Let's get a witchy oracle. Apples, very interesting. Kind of gives the Snow White vibe, right? The poisonous apple. So this could be something about your emotions. Maybe you were dealing with something in a toxic way, then you're dealing with something in a better, fresh way. Especially if you were dealing with difficulties or difficult emotions. Hmm. We all know the story of Snow White taking the apple from her stepmother, who masquerades as a sweet old crone. It's a wise old tale that existed long before Disney ever made it into a movie, and a warning that things are not always as they seem. Sometimes our greatest enemy is hiding behind the mask of a savior. Death is infused into something meant to give us life, and someone pretending to be our friend is luring us into a trap. Yeah, I don't know if this is here, let's see if this is upright or reversed. It's upright. Okay. So maybe you're moving away from a certain situation, and you might have been like empathizing with this person or being too open or willing with this person. I feel like you have a lot of spirit team watching over you though. So maybe you've gotten a lot of warnings. I'm seeing like a bird like perch on your shoulder or whisper something to you, so pay attention to the birds maybe. Um There are rotten people in the world who take advantage of those who trust without pause. They come bearing gifts to gain your trust. Their faces are in all shapes, sizes, and colors. These people always get their due one way or another. When an apple appears in your spread, it's a warning to pause before making any decisions about someone or a situation. You don't have all the facts yet, and there could be a danger for you now. Betrayal and deception are likely, so be vigilant. You must tread carefully until everything comes to light. This is especially true if you've also pulled the seduction card. Someone might be taking advantage of you or setting you up for failure. So maybe somebody, sorry, we're just gonna go back to maybe this is a metaphor. The lights have been turned on. Um, God, it's so bright. Maybe you've got to adjust. Um, hmm. Okay, well, we're gonna move on to some juicy messages, I guess. Why not? Pisces, you don't have to keep this going forever. From your spirit team, you're Baba Yaga. Um, maybe this is somebody who I don't know. Could be like Eastern European, could be Slavic, could be somebody just stuck in the past, I want to say too. Anything else for Pisces? Or Chiron could be like an important asteroid in synastry or in the aspects between you both. I don't know. Maybe there's something like a really strong close aspect, like at 0 degrees. You can find that out on Astro Charts website. Synastry. Use the whole sign house system. Enter both times for the current place that you are currently having this experience. Right. We adjust the city. But anyways, slay the dragon. Do not let anyone mistreat you. Very interesting. This is Pisces, right? Yeah, Pisces. Slay the dragon. Okay. Who is taking from who? Who is giving to you? Interesting. Attached to someone else. So you could be realizing that too. Or maybe like a psychic or something like that is helping you to understand that these people um, are open doors. I heard to the demonic. So maybe these people are dealing with like demonic people or like addictions. It says degraded slash degrading you to keep you down. Yikes. So they might have like a pact or a covenant or something. Your confidence pisses them off. Wow. So this is somebody who is trying to bait you or trap you. No, they're trying to lure you. They're trying to be like, check out my bank account. Never fuck for free. Protect the womb. And they trespassed against you. So maybe they're trespassing in your energy, in your mind, in your life, in your home. After a big loss is a big blessing. And it says physical danger. I'm going to end it there. Thanks for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link. We'll leave a tip through there. Best of luck. Take care.